How's it going, YouTube? Kargoz here from eSports Hero, and I've been getting a lot of requests from people that want to learn how to play Freeze Mage, so I thought I'd do a quick video, just play some games for you and try and walk you through some of the decisions, help some of you guys get started playing Freeze Mage. It's a really fun, satisfying deck to play, kind of like a puzzle every single game. So rogues usually run a heal bot.
You asked for it.
Sometimes they don't, but they usually run one heal bot. Some of them run belchers and stuff like that. But the heal bot is the is the main thing that could cause trouble. Generally speaking, though, this matchup's not too bad. We do have the Frostbolt. I like to keep the Frostbolt because there's a lot of 3 HP minions in this matchup. Here, we don't really have to coin out the Mad Scientist or go for some sort of explosive start. We kind of just want to delay the fact that we're a Freeze Mage for as long as possible. Make them think that we're drawing pretty slow. So, and also saving the coin is really good with Freeze Mage because you have things like Antonitis and you can coin into your AoEs and stuff. So we're playing a Mad Scientist here on turn 2. He doesn't know that we're a Freeze Mage yet. You know, we could just be a Mech Mage and playing with mirror entities. So see, that's why he's trading into our minions instead of just going face. So it's an ice block up. We do have one barrier. We're just gonna play the Acolyte of Pain and just try and stall out and stem damage from this guy. Hopefully he just does he just trades his spider tank into the Acolyte. At this point he knows we're a Freeze Mage. 90% certainty. Goblin Auto Barber, interesting. So we do save 3 damage there. Decides not to go face with that, interesting. Inclined to just draw here. And what's our next turn? So next turn we do have a clear with Cone of Cold Doomsayer, so I think we're not going to coin out the Mad Scientist here. Give ourselves some options. It is scary, you know, facing a board like this, but that's kind of what you have to deal with as Freeze Mage sometimes. What could have really screwed us over there would be something like a Loathab, but he didn't have it, so that's nice. And this is a perfect sort of looking thing for our Cone of Cold play. Doomsayer. Most likely he has an answer to this. He can sap it or just deal the damage to it, which would be kind of unfortunate, but there is a chance, somewhat small chance, that he can't deal with it. He does have the sap, okay.
Something needs tinkering? I am ready.
So we do have a Frost Nova Doomsayer clear here. We're gonna opt to do. See if he has the second sap. If he doesn't, he's gonna have to put a bunch of damage into this Doomsayer, and then we are looking at a clear with Flame Strike next turn. So we're in decent shape right now. Nice, and we can just ping that away. Maybe we have 3, 6, 8, so we'll just draw first and see what we get. Yeah, that appears to be the play. Just gonna play the Mad Scientist and ping off that 2-1. So let's see how much damage we have here. Your best case scenario win condition as a Freeze Mage is to play the Alexstrasza on turn 9 and then to polish him off with direct damage on turn 10. So let's see how much direct damage we have in hand. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 16. So theoretically we should be able to kill him in the turn after, unless he has a heal bot or something like that. So we can just clear the board again with Flame Strike and set up for our clean Alexstrasza turn next. Interesting, he hasn't attacked with that weapon all game. Now we're just gonna ESH.Kargoz his dome. We do have lethal next turn if you can't heal up. He has to heal and deal with this ESH.Kargoz. And he leaves. So that's as smooth as it's gonna get with Freeze Mage. But we'll just get into another one.
Jaina versus Uther.
Okay, second matchup is Paladin. Paladin does have a lot of healing, so it's a little bit tougher of a matchup, but it's still very doable. It's not like Warrior, which is the traumatizing one. And you realize one thing too is that the Freeze Mage win rate, it goes up a lot when you draw into your early minions like this, because they help you draw, and it also just delays the damage. And this is a really good hand in my experience, but we're not even going to rush out and coin out the loot hoarders and stuff. We can take our time. You want to hang on to the coin if you can. So here might be a good opportunity to coin out the Acolyte to assure that we get 2 draws. And hopefully he just gets rid of that shield with that mini bot. He might just decide to go face with it. But I like coining out the Acolyte here.
Reporting for duty.
So he has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. It's a very risky play to drop the Doomsay here, but we could, and I'm gonna see if this line of play pays off right now. There's a chance that it won't, and he'll just be able to deal with it and be able to consecrate, but it'll still soak so much damage. It'll soak 6 from the board, and then and he could just True Silver it now, which should be okay. We won't have that later for the ESH.Kargoz. So this is not too bad. It's just kind of a high risk, high reward type of play, because if it did go off, it would just be really great value dealing with all those tokens. Now it's really dangerous for us because he could drop the Quartermaster next turn and we'd be in pretty bad shape. So we're just gonna drop both loot hoarders and hope he doesn't have it. If he does have it, it'll just come straight down most likely and go face with everything. Okay, so that's pretty good. He doesn't have it. The fact that he's trading in his tokens right now too, that just telegraphs to me that he doesn't even have it in hand. So, so we do have some options here. It's not that much damage on the board. I think dropping an Explosive Sheep and an Arcane Intellect might be the best line to play here. I could Kona Cold it, but it's not really doing much for me. I mean, next turn I'm either going to play Thaurissan or Blizzard, and no, it doesn't really do much. So it's going to drop this, an Arcane Intellect.
Job's done.
Reason I'm dropping that, of course, too, is just so I don't overdraw next turn. Actually putting on a lot of damage here. I'm already at 18.
My word is paramount. Leave me alone.
It appears he has a dragon in his hand, and that dragon costs 2 less, so that's pretty scary. He might have like a Ysera or something crazy. This looks like a pretty good opportunity to Pulling a cold Doomsayer, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Prevent his Ysera or whatever he has in his hand from coming down. Hopefully he can't deal with this. Shouldn't have a way unless he has a silence in his hand. True Silver Consecrated, would only be 6, and Doomsayer has 7. Yeah, so he's just probably gonna go face with that weapon, or probably hang on to it actually. That's awesome. That's a really big turn for us. Now we're just gonna play the Antonitis and hope he doesn't have the means to deal with this, because if he doesn't, we're gonna get insane value from this card. Next turn we'll draw like 3 fireballs. The other line of play would be to drop the Thorson. That'd be a more conservative line of play, but I like the higher risk, higher reward lines of play. And see, you'd probably have to like equality and hit it. Yeah, so he actually can't deal with it. So it's really, really good for us.
My word is paramount.
That is awesome.
Deep yellow.
So let's see here. We could,
What to do? What to do?
Blizzard.
To battle.
And Frostbolt, that 3/3. Get another Fireball. Let's see how many cards we have in hand. 3, 6, 9. So we would overdraw 1, which would be kind of unfortunate. So I'm actually just gonna
Time runs out on me.
It's kind of a tough play, actually. We're just gonna hope that it's not an ESH.Kargoz that he draws. And get another Fireball. We're just gonna hope that we don't overdraw the ESH.Kargoz. As long as we don't overdraw the ESH.Kargoz, we'll be in good shape. So this is another slightly risky play. We have 12 cards left. 1 out of 12 chance that it's an ESH.Kargoz. I'm fine discarding anything else, honestly. Even if we do discard the ESH.Kargoz, it's not like totally over, because we do have a lot of burst in hand because we got 2 more fireballs from this guy. But it'd be pretty bad. Yes. Oh, we didn't overdraw, so we had 9. Okay. Let's try and play as much stuff as we can.
I wonder.
I'm gonna drop the Mad Scientist because it's cheap. And we'll try and drop some spells here. With 3, 6, 9.
Time runs out on me. What to do? What to do?
We're gonna just play that out as well. And I don't think we attack. Sorry, that was a tough play for me, but hopefully we'll be okay. I'm not gonna overdraw, so that's pretty good, and then we'll be able to develop a free ice block.
Reporting for duty.
So we do have the ice barrier, so we'll go up to 20. What is that? 24. And then if we can clear out that zombie chow, we'll gain another 5 back. So we're in pretty good shape, and we do draw the Alex. So thing is, I'm partial to think that he might have a lay on hands, and that would really foil our plans here. I think the safer line of play, honestly, is just to drop the Thoros on and ping that away. And we have 3, 6, 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's going to reduce all... Look how much mana it's giving me right now. With the inclusion of Emperor T here, Tarzan, I feel that Freeze Mage has gotten a lot stronger as a Blackrock Mountain. So this is giving us way more options here. We're not really under any pressure from dying. And the reason why I didn't drop the ESH.Kargoz there, because I just feel like it gives him a better chance overall from winning, because if he did drop a lay on hands, he'd still have a big board, and he'd be putting damage on and getting me closer to that lethal mark, so... He has no choice but to deal with this. Now something like a Flame Strike would really just win us the game. We still do have 2 Flame Strikes in this deck. So we're just going to go face here. Start doing a ton of damage. We can put him at 8. So even if he is to heal up, back up to 8, back up to 16 with lay on hands, we still should have enough to kill him, because that would put him at 16, right? And we have 6, 12, 18. Actually, yeah, we wouldn't have enough to kill him. Or we might with the Thalanos, actually. So 2. This would be 2. 3, 6. 7, 14. Well, we do have another ice block too, so I mean that's always the fail safe. We have 4 fireballs and a Thalamo, so even if he does pop us this turn, which he will, and he does play lay on hands, which is just the absolute worst case scenario, we still could do almost lethal, bring him down to like 1 or 2 HP, and develop an ice block. Yeah, so he's totally dead. He didn't drop the. He didn't have a lay on hands.
Reporting for duty.
So we'll just finish him off with style. The old Thalamos. So this is just a couple games here playing Freeze Mage. If you enjoyed this video, if it helped out in any way, leave a comment down below and I'll try and do some more. Maybe if you could suggest a deck that you always wanted to learn how to play but maybe haven't had the time to research it, I'd be happy to play it for you and just give whatever tips I can. But thanks again for watching. This is Kargoz from Esports here, signing out. Have a good one.